Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to make an automatic item sorter for your Minecraft world. So, I guess let's just get right into it. So to start out, you're going to want to put some rows of chests every other block, and then trap chests in between them so that they'll be able to go next to each other. And then come around to the back, dig out these blocks here, and put redstone torches underneath all of them. Then hoppers facing into your chests, and then on top of those you're going to want to run a line of blocks above the chests. These are just temporary, and put hoppers facing into all of these, and then you can take out these temporary blocks. Then up at the top you're going to want to put a line of hoppers that are running along these hoppers you already placed. This will be where your item stream will go. Then come around to the back of it and dig out these blocks right behind all these redstone torches and put repeaters running into them, so that whenever these repeaters turn on, then it'll turn these redstone torches off. And then you can cover these up, and these also, and then get some comparators and run them out so that they'll take the output of this middle line of hoppers right here. So just run comparators all along here, and then redstone off of those and down here. And that's all the redstone behind it. So now all you need to do is fill up these hoppers with the item you want. Alright, so for each hopper you're going to want to put a line of items along the whole thing, and then make sure there's 18 in one of the spots. And do the same thing for all of them. Fill up everything in 18 in one spot. Now that you've done that, you should see that all these comparators will be lit up, and now you're ready to start decorating. So the way I like to decorate this is if you come out to the front and you can put a line of blocks, just temporary blocks like that, and then you can put stairs going in like this, and if there's just stairs above the chest, then it'll still be able to open, but it'll look like a solid block in front. And so if you just cover all that up, I also like to put item frames above each chest, so that way you can tell what's supposed to be in the chest. So you just fill the item frame with whatever's going to be in the chest, and yeah, that way you can tell what goes in each chest. So the final things you need is you obviously need an input chest, so that just has to go above the first hopper, or you can run a hopper line out somewhere so that your input chest can be in a more convenient location. And then it's also good to have an overflow chest for any items that don't get sorted or non-stackable items. They'll run into this, because if you get any sort of backup into the system, then you'll get bad redstone outputs from this, and it'll pretty much just mess everything up. Alright, so let's give this thing a test. I've got some items that will be sorted into this, some items that won't be, and also a couple non-stackable items. So if we just toss all these in here, you'll be able to see out the back whenever the redstone starts flashing right here, then you know that there are things being run through here. So you can see them right there, and then they're all dropping into this chest in the front. One thing to note is that as the items go through, then this bottom hopper right here will keep one item in it at all times. So the first time you run items through, then you'll end up with one less than you started with, and that's normal. And then out the overflow chest, then you can see any items that didn't get sorted just drop into that. So now I'll show you how this works in my survival world. I have my input chest right here, so I can toss things into there. Let's see, I don't have all the items in there yet, but I'm just tossing in what I do have spots for in my sorting system. So I toss it in there, and you'll be able to hear a clicking noise. That's back here. I just have this rigged so that whenever something is in the chest, then it'll toss it out into this water stream that runs it into the, whoops, I accidentally tossed my sword in there. It'll toss it into the water stream that runs it into the sorting system. So down here is where I have all my chests. You can see that each item frame shows exactly what's in the chest. And then I actually have a second layer to this. So if we come down here, got even more chests. I'm still working on building the second layer to this. But yeah, that's it. And then over here, I believe I have my overflow chest, which should be where my sword ends up, or where it will end up in just a second. But yeah, that's all there is to it. It took a while waiting, but my sword did finally end up in this chest, just in case you're worried about it. Anyway, that's it.